Hello everyone, it's Tana. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at my Trinity stamps haul. I've been buying a lot from Trinity lately, and with me being so sick, I've kind of slacked on doing videos, but I want to fix that in the new year. So we're going to go through the haul now. This was a freebie called my Cheddar Half, and look at the color of that die that comes with it. That turquoise, I just love that. And then we have these pink hearts. I forgot what they're called, but anything I forgot the name of will be in the description box below with a link. I don't have an affiliate or anything, but just in case you guys like something you saw. These ones are mint crush hearts. I think there was a white heart as well. I didn't get those, but they're so pretty. I had a lot of fun with these today in this video. And then we have these Magic Rocks rhinestone gems, and these are really cool looking. Moving on, we have my one and only stamp set and die set, and they have here, to know you is to love you, you're my one and only, my love knows no bounds, there is no better friend than you. And then there's a lot of tiny little ones that can fit inside the heart balloon and the heart that the little girl is holding. Now this one, I did forget the name of, but I will put it in the description box below. But it makes little donuts and donut holes. And then we have the You Are My Sprinkles on my donut stamp. And then a glazing stamp set. I will read those while we're working on the video. And then we have the smartphone sayings stamp and die set that I purchased. I'll read those as well while we're working on today's video. And the mini slimline cell phone die. I did use this, not in a video, but I made Jackson Riley 2 little cell phones to play with. So moving on, here are my already colored images. I pretty much colored every gnome in the stamp set, and this guy's little hearts that he's holding are a little bit too small for any of those sayings, so I put some X's and O's in those. And now we're going to stamp 2 little sayings on those hearts, the heart balloon and the heart that she's holding. And while we're doing that, I'll read the glazing sentiments. You're a sprinkled donut in a bagel world. I do not know what I would do without you. You're my everything. There's a whole lot to love about you. Happy birthday. Eat more whole foods. You're a year older, but you do not look it. You're a glazing. And that You're My Sprinkles on my donut stamp set. I'm hoping to get the die. Oh, moving back to the video. I have here 16 candles. It's a girl. And I know you guys saw the name of that one. I can't remember what it was. I think it's Mardi Gras. And I'm going to make a cloud background here. And I'm using my Brutus and Monroe stick and stamp, or sticky mat, so I can hold that down. And I'm holding the mat down with my magnets to my glass board. That You Are My Sprinkles. The sprinkles on my donut stamps has a coordinating die. And the die cuts out the sentiment, and it also cuts out sprinkles. It's so cool, but I spent a little bit too much money, and I had to wait to get that. So as we're working on the rest of this cloud background, the cell phone sayings or smartphone sayings, you're still my favorite notification, hello, thank you, friend, call me. Here I'm just showing you guys my updated version of my stickers and enamel pins. I miss you, I love you, happy birthday, you're the best, let's get together. And then it's got like any and every emoji you can think of. It's so darn cute. Okay, so here I'm shimmering up my cloud background. In today's video, I didn't tell you what it is. We're going to make one real shaker card and one faux shaker card. Now this cloud background is for the faux shaker card, and I'm using some gold shimmer, some pink shimmer, and I believe I used a clear shimmer. And now I'm using this, I think it's soft amethyst, like before, or as usual, I'll link it in the description box below. And it's satin effect. So we're going to cut out a arched frame, and I'm also going to cut out a frame for my arched frame, if that makes any sense. So I had a really hard time picking colors for this, because I wanted the frame to be different, of course, than the outer frame. Ended up going with this very sparkly glitter from the Simon Says stamp pack. I don't remember the name of that one either. Oh, here it is. Luxe and Glitter Classic Cardstock Assortment. I did cut it out of lilac glitter cardstock as well, because I wasn't sure what I wanted. And here I used my grip mat, the Tim Holtz one, to hold down the dies as I taped them together so I could have a nice even frame, and it worked really well. That way my dies weren't sliding around as I was trying to keep them even and tape them. And after I cut these out, because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I've done this several times, whenever I cut a frame, there's a whole bunch of frames in the back of this die packet. I went with the Luxe glitter cardstock instead of the lilac. And now we're going to make the background for our second card, the actual shaker card. I'm using two different heart stencils. I believe this is Whimsical Hearts by Honeybee. And once again, it'll be in the description box. I can't talk today, guys. That's what happens when you don't make a video for a while, but I'm feeling much better. I have to say, I had another hospital trip recently, and it's like it was never ending from last January when I got really sick. And they put me on IV antibiotics for like 3 days, and then put me on antibiotics at home for 2 weeks, and I have never felt this good. Like, I feel better now when I got out of the hospital than I have in months and months. So I think maybe finally we got rid of all that infection and cellulitis in my leg. Now if we could just get the swelling down, it would be all good. Moving on, this is the Hearts Duo stencil from Neat and Tangled. And I went over that with a darker color, so we had kind of a layered effect going on there. And then I'm going to spritz this one as well with the pink glimmer mist. And then the gold, I'm not going to spray it. I'm going to dry the panel, and then I'm going to shake up the gold and kind of take the sprayer out and tap it on, so I get some bigger splatters of gold going on. So yeah, that's why I'm hoping I'll have more videos in the new year, because I'm feeling much, much better. So we'll see. I'm going to try my best. There is a hold on rabbit hole videos. I'm on the social media team for now, so if you want to check out anything I'm doing for the new releases for the rabbit hole designs, go to my Instagram and you will see them there. I wanted to make sure I told you guys that, because I haven't had a video since, I think, November. Long time, guys. Now I'm adhering my acetate to the frames using my glue press. This thing is so handy, guys, I can't tell you. I never realized how hard it was to squeeze glue out of a container with my hand and how sore it got until I got this thing. I'll never go back. I mean, sometimes I do have to use a bigger tube of glue, or I'll use my Barely Arts glue in a tiny Gina K bottle, but mostly I use this. Now, rather than foam tape, I'm gluing together strips of scrapped cardstock. For the faux shaker card, I'm only using five strips together on each side. Excuse me. And on the real shaker card, I'm using 7 strips together to make sure it can shake freely. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. There I'm showing you it's higher and that there's 7 layers. So now we're going to put our shaker mix in. We've got some red seed beads here. And then this is a Hero Arts heart confetti mix, and I end up dumping the entire thing in there because I have 2 of them. And it's such a big window. Now I'm going to put glue on all 4 sides. And then I'm going to adhere my back panel to the front. We're going to let that dry, and we're going to move on to the other one. Now I'm not going to painfully make you watch all of this. So I measured out about 1/4 of an inch, or a little less than, on the panel to make sure I didn't put any sequins or anything where it would be touching the cardstock that pops it up. And then I used the Oh My Stars in both hearts plus some clear confetti on the panel. And look at that. Isn't that so cool? It took me a little while to glue everything on, but it looks so pretty. And it's so sparkly with those stars. I chose red and gold for the frames for the second shaker card. We're going to adhere that frame in there. Excuse my wild hair going on there when my head sticks in. And now we're going to use, I forgot I had this, Trinity Crafty Glue Friend. And we're going to adhere our faux shaker together. And then we're going to put them both on their card bases. I'm using a black card base for the faux shaker and a white one for the regular shaker. Now we're going to adhere our frame to the faux shaker. I wanted to see how this worked, the Trinity glue. It comes out really easy. And of course it's brand new, so I don't have to squeeze it that hard. Now I'm going to take a lot of the sentiments. I think I might have embossed all the sentiments. I did gold on some, silver on the others. I think it was mostly gold though. And I did a lot of those little ones also to have on hand for the next time I use the stamp set. And that's Simon Says Stamp Ultrafine Gold and Ultrafine Silver. I'm going to take my Versamark ink pad, ink those all up after I use my powder tool. I tried to keep it separate, and then I was like, I might as well ink them all up because I'm never going to be able to remember what was inked and what wasn't. So I took the silver first. Okay, so it was mostly silver with a few gold. And there's those. Now I'm going to stick it back in and ink up the other 2 sentiments. And then go in with the gold embossing powder. And heat those up as well. So now they're all cut out. I'm going to adhere them to my cards. I can't remember which sentiments I used. Let's see here. There is no better friend than you is on the red one. And I think you're my one and only is on the faux shaker. So now the little girl is going to go on top of that sentiment with the guy holding the heart ribbon. I think I'll call it. If anybody knows what the name of that actually is, let me know. I'm just going to call it a heart ribbon. And then on the other shaker, we're going to use the couple that are kissing. And that's the one that says, "You are my one and only." I think that's what it says. And then I'm going to take the little balloon guy, because I couldn't leave him sitting there by himself, and glue him to the inside of the shaker card. But I had to adhere him up a little higher. It still leaves plenty of room for signing, but I dropped glue on my panel, and I didn't want it to be sticky, because then it would stick to the front when it closes, so I just popped them right there. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you like what you saw here today. Stay tuned, because I'm going to have plenty of more videos coming out. And the good thing is I get to use whatever I want. So don't forget to check my Instagram for my Rabbit Hole Designs posts. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you can be aware of all my videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.